Everybody feeling? I'm taking my time. I'm breathing. I'm gracious and grateful. I'm understanding. I'm wealthy. A few things you got to tell yourself helps. Just talking about the world, talking about all types of stuff. It's just better to be open, better to be clear minded. And sometimes it's hard to be clear minded. I dealt with that a lot. And not that, I was depressed or nothing like that. It's just more everything moving so fast. We moving at light speed. Technology is allowing us to be able to just do things in the nick of time, and a lot of stuff be about learning, and it's easy to learn quickly. It's hard to apply what you learned, and everything is always a mirror. I was saying that a little bit earlier, and how to not. They say like, don't let people take your joy. Don't let it like that. That's the thing of like mastering self. In that sense of mastering self, we moving so fast, we don't even know. And they say like, you don't know who you are, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, you got to know who you are. You got to be. It's like a lot of people don't know who they is, and I'm still figuring out who I am because we changing every day. And sometimes it could, and I try to go back to a mindset of like, what does that even mean? Sitting in a room in the quiet, trying to turn off your brain from bills and work and kids and family, whatever it is that your mind unconsciously is focused on. Sometimes it's hard to do that. And we have to figure out these tactics to disconnect from everyone else and really focus in on, zoom in on yourself, which is needed. So, it's better just to be open. And it's hard not to be afraid because COVID and all this other stuff and this, the technology and all that, it be having us so just closed off to other people and numb. There's another word, desensitized to humans. So we just kind of find our dopamine or our energy, we really just get electronically. And that could work if you scroll TikTok and YouTube and podcasts and all this stuff. And it does help learning all this stuff. But when do you apply talking to a stranger? Oh, what the fuck, bro? You finna talk to strangers? Are you crazy? You just gonna walk up and talk to a random stranger? You're around strangers every single day, all the time. Not saying you should be buddy buddy with everybody, but what's wrong with saying hello, trying to spark a small conversation? What I had did, or what I did when I felt like I was becoming more and more nervous and closed off and this and that, is I would go downtown. I live Chicagoland area. I would go downtown, park my car, I park my car, and just talk to mugs. Like walk around, see a student, talk to them, see random people, just spark conversations with strangers, and it really put me back into a place where, bro, everybody's just a human, bro. Like everybody is the same. Might live in different houses and blah blah blah, whatever the fuck vanity shit, but we all the same, and you got to be able to tap into that when you meeting people and give people grace. I ain't saying let mugs run all over you and shit like that. definitely have some type of oomph about yourself and know, the street knowledge and book knowledge and all this stuff, right? And the mixture. But you gotta be yourself. You gotta open up. Gotta open up and let people in a little bit, see what they on, and if they ain't on shit or they on some back dose, whatever, put them in a box accordingly. And but you gotta open up, and that's what I'm learning more to do. Cause I went recently to a like a beach type party thing that was along Lakeshore Drive, and I fucked up because I did not eat. I had woke up at maybe like 4, drove to my OG crib. It was his b day. We drove down to go see my little brother. Probably like it was like 3 hours almost. Hung out with him for like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. Drove back up another 3 hours, so that's 9 hours already that I'm invested in, just family in general, which is nothing. I'm not speaking nothing wrong with that, but I didn't eat, and my OG kept telling me. He was like, not saying that he's telling me to eat, but he was like, "Hey, you want anything out of here?" Oh, well, he would stop for gas, stuff like that. He like, "Oh, you want anything, this and that?" And I was saying no every single time because now that I think back on it, I just don't want to be a burden, which is your parents, so it's like they gonna want to do anything to make sure you cool, regardless. But I just didn't eat, and I had an obligation that I don't say promise, but I just want to be a man of my word. And plus, I bought a ticket, which it was like $20, so I don't, like $20. For some people, $20 is everything. For other people, you can lose $20 and be like, hey, just lost $20, whatever. And I was kind of in that mindset where I didn't want to go only because I was low energy as far as I didn't eat, but I went. And we went back to my OG crib. I said, I just said, all right, I'll see you later to my OG, this and that. I got my car and just drove another hour to the city. And when I got there, walking, I'm like, man, blah blah blah. Like I'm feeling, uh, and but as soon as I hit that gate and they, you know, pat you down, look at your ID, scan it, whatever, here she come, one of my homies, live energy, blah blah blah. Like just embracing, and it was so many people there. There was so many just, oh, we bad shit, just where you look, oh, just man, and um, my in my head, I'm like, damn, I want to talk to all of them. And one of the other homies who was with her, he owned that with bad shit. And I'm like, fuck, blah, blah. And really hanging out with her helped me open up more because we've been going out, like going different places where it's just random people. And I noticed that I'm becoming a little bit more open to just talking to random people. And I've always kind of been like that though. Like when I'm at the store, when people. I think it just might be my spirit or some people be talking to me. It's just what it is. But really, what it boiled down to is you got to be open, man. You got to one of the driver, the UPS drivers who stopped by my work. He told me today. He like, yeah, bro, you got to shoot your shot. Blah blah blah. These girls and this and that. It's like it ain't all just about girls, but it's just treating people like humans and knowing that everybody the same. Open yourself up, be yourself. But when you open yourself up, it's so many things that come your way. People might give you advice or put you in position. You never know. And they random people, I get it, as scary as random, but just open up to open yourself up to just letting in humans. All right, y'all. I'm finna go in this gas station real quick. We got school right now, so. But I'm gonna try to do this at least once a day or something. Who knows? I might, I don't know. All right, peace.